So hello, this is another day. Today is we're analyzing the entries for Tuesday, 18th August. Today is the 19th, so we are just the early hours of the 19th. We just ended the Asia. We just ended yesterday's time. We are just in Asia now on 19th. So what happened yesterday was on Monday they took out the weekly high here. And they took it out so early that I knew that this is a problem because taking out the weekly high so early will not lead to a good price action on Tuesday or other days. So what happened here was we took out this weekly high on Monday. So on Tuesday we had a very weak price action. We hit the quantum level 1.35, around 1.355. So coming on 4 hours, we had no price action. So let's go and see. So what you can see is that Monday caused that bearish action because Monday was so aggressive. So Tuesday didn't do perfectly. Wednesday is picking up already. The Asians, it looks like they are trying to do something nice today. So let's go to the 1 hour to see before 7 o'clock, before this time. So let's go to the So let's talk about what happened at 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, if you go to the 1 minute, this today was just very slow. So we can't use the 1 minute. The volatility, it's only when there's high volatility, that's when we normally use 1 minute to trade. Most of the time, we use 1 minute to place our entries. It does only when we see high volatility. You understand? When we see high volatility, but there was not so much volatility on this day. The market was just too slow. So it's too noisy. It's not clean. So let's go to the one. So I have to go to the 1 minute to the 5 minutes this day because of low volatility of GBPUSD. And what did I see? Maybe 7 o'clock. I always tell you that you mark this line. I saw this line at 7 o'clock. It's a line that I've practiced for so long. So come here, mark first point of the line. Mark second point of the line. So the third point of the line, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, we're expecting the third touch of the line. So 7 o'clock, I expect that we move down. So what happened at 7 o'clock? Also at 7 o'clock, I saw this swing point. I knew that okay, the price would try to target this swing point. These swing points are very attractive to price. I don't even check any other thing. What I also observed at 7 o'clock is, let's go for 15 minutes. I saw this huge pull to the downside. So I knew that okay, they will try to target somewhere here also. I knew they would try to target somewhere here, especially this other block that led to this structure. This was the fake out. This was a very good place they will also target. I was looking at this for them to target this other block here. It has liquidity. So if they can come here, they can also come here also. But I don't care. But this is the main because this one has liquidity. Can you see the liquidity here? So if the price can come here at 7 o'clock, I'll take my shot, which will give me my third touch of the line. So these are the things I was checking. I was also checking around this zone also, but I already have a zone very close here. You understand? So we can also take a sell here, or we can take a sell at this point. This one is too extreme. This is too extreme. So this price came here at Asia. So I took a sell around here. Now, how do I get this zone? This is an open close level. Because of the bearish Tuesday. The bearish Tuesday went and touched this open close level. This is MSNR open close level this is from Friday and Monday. They created this open close. That's what they touched. So when we rejected from this quantum level, which was a reaction from this Monday price action, rejecting from here, we can pick up on Tuesday because Tuesday looks like it's rejecting from this bottom level and about to hit this resistance level here. So we have to take note of this resistance. Very important. Then I stop the price. So this open close level was the target. So let's go back to the 5 minutes to see how we continue this price action. So what continued here is this. So at 7 o'clock, what did we observe? At 7 o'clock, I tried to take my exits here. And what do you also observe at 7 o'clock? There was a kind of consolidation here. There's a kind of consolidation here. They're going to take manipulation and crash. 7 o'clock always does this. 7 o'clock always does this. So this is where you see 12 pip stop loss, 4 pip target. I was almost taken out in this trade. That's the beauty of the whole thing. I was almost taken out in this trade. But I also had another trade waiting here. So I would have even gotten a loss. I would have gotten a loss on this trade. I had another short target around this level. Another short target just close to my stop loss to be taken out. I have another short level going for 16 pip stop loss and going for this. I always have having 2 entries, just a backup in case this one fails, because I wasn't sure of this. So I was almost taken out. You see, I was taken out by small pips here because I knew that this is a magnet. I knew this is a magnet. This was top price. It has done it before. Another one that was top price is this swing point here. That was why I was taking entries here before I start talking about here. So this was 3R. This is the first touch of the line. And why was this so beautiful is that we took out this liquidity. So the market gave us an opportunity to take more sales at 7 o'clock after they swept this liquidity here. So that was our first hour. We didn't take this. So what happened here was this. There is something else that happened here. So when we hit this level, we swipe liquidity, we start creating some resistance level here. So we come here, resistance. What happened here? We breached the resistance. What's the other block that brings resistance? Can you recognize it here? You see what happened here. We created double bottom. So after creating a double bottom are very important levels. What do we have? Series of higher highs and higher lows. Where is the other block? Can somebody recognize the other block that broke this structure? If you can recognize the other block that broke this structure at this time, then you are like a good trader. You need to see what's going on. This is the other block that broke structure. So this other block broke. What was my target? My target is this swing. This is my target when I was considering that short. This was my target because this swing line is very attractive. It's very, very attractive to buyers. So when they broke this structure, I knew they would come here. I was waiting for opportunity around this zone. Where did I take my entries? Here because of these swing points. This swing point can stop price. Let's go to the 1 minute and look at that. That to see whether we have. You see what I was saying about this swing point. These swing points are very attractive to buy. They can stop. You see these swing points to the upside. I've practiced it a long time. They have a way of stopping price before your entry. Sometimes they will just trigger them and move up. Those swing points are very powerful. They are very, very powerful, and I don't know why they are this powerful. I would have taken an entry around this place. This is where I took my entry because I don't like taking entries at my other block because my own is I just need to get an entry. If I don't get an entry, it becomes a problem for me. Missed entries is the worst thing that can happen to you in this market. Because these are entries supposed to use to eat money. Because the main thing here is to make money. So this is where I took my entry. I took my entry around these swing points here. So 1, 2, 3. So this is 3R. This is 3R. You understand? So what happened again? there's also opportunity to, I tell you that there's always an opportunity to take buys after they've stripped the liquidity. What happened there? What happened there? What happened here? Immediately they swipe this liquidity here. Immediately they swipe this liquidity. What did we do? We even closed above it in 5 minutes. That's a strong word. It means that they have intention to go here. So this is one thing. When I saw this close above this line, I knew that okay, the 5 minutes. I knew that because sometimes it can be, even if it's a liquidity sweep. So even if it's a liquidity sweep, we are still bullish. And what's the time? Can somebody guess the time we are? We are in Asia time. And I don't know why I didn't target this high also at Asia. I was even shocked that, because I knew I would, even when I took this entry here, I would have taken another entry here. But that doesn't matter. I had another re-entry here. When I saw this liquidity sweep, so 15 pips. 5 pips stop loss. So you see, that's how we just get entries. It's so simple. And look, this is another swing point. Can you see this swing point? Can you see this swing point? This swing point can stop price. So that's where you make your entry. 5 pips, 15 pips targets. So what does we observe on this move? We observe the trend line over here. So this is another trend line. And you see that trend line? So they tried to make some buys. They broke structure. After they hit this, though we had the third touch of the line there, we don't need touch line. I used to say that I like taking entries. But this is the actual touch. This one worked out. You should need to consider the actual one, because the actual one can also work out. But you need to wait for confirmation. Where is the confirmation here? Can somebody see the confirmation? Can somebody see the confirmation here? Yes, there is the confirmation. Let's go. Let's mark this. This is the third touch of the line also. So can you see the confirmation? Structure break. This alone is enough for you to know that okay, this market is about to go down. They took out this low that hits here. They took it out. So when they took it out, where is your entry? So people will be waiting for liquidity. There's a liquidity already. Immediately they took out that level. This is the level I know marked. I knew that okay, they'll try to come back to this QM. This is QM. Can somebody know that this is QM? Yeah, this is QM. Head and shoulder. Head and shoulder pattern. Where's the liquidity? This is our liquidity for those waiting for liquidity. So I even thought I'd missed it that time. So I'm looking for my swing points. I normally stop right, because those swing points are very important. I did not see any swing point. I think I saw this. Let's go to the before I finish to see if we can see a very clear swing point. Because this is New York, late hours of New York. This is the late hours of New York. This is the late hours of New York. So to get an entry here, you just come here for our short position. See this swing point here? That's where we take our entry from, because there's a high chance that. So this is an entry, 10 pips stop loss, 3 pips target. Covering this our other block, making sure we enter. Always make sure we enter a swing point whenever you want to make your entry. Don't care. I would already have a liquidity zone. Look at where I entered. See this swing point. This swing point pointing down. That's where I made my entry. That was why I like taking entries there. Because if I decided to take my entry, I would have missed the price. If I don't say, let me just do this, I'll miss the price. Because this is not even a good level. So if I've taken my entry here also, because I saw this also swing point here, that is aligned with, but you can see there's an open close level here. Because of this open close level here, that was why the price. This open close level here is an other block on the 15 seconds or on the 1 second. So this other block, this open close level. So it's just better just not to miss that part. Just take the entry at that swing, that swing point here. You understand? So entries is another thing you need to practice in this market, so you don't miss entries. So we have also double targets here. Why are we having double targets here? Although you're going to take out all this liquidity, at least go to our daily zone again. So 2 targets should be placed here. Also another entry. So this is like 18 pips stop loss and 6 pips target. 1:3. Always going for 1:3. Just try to go for 1:3. This market is, I don't know. So let's go for, can you see what happened here? Double pattern again. Another double pattern just made after. What did happen here? When they hit this level again, they form another double pattern. These are other re-entry position we can take. Because we're already on a position, you know. We don't want to take multiple positions to avoid multiple losses. There's another position that also happened here. Who saw this? Before they took out this low, there's another position that happened here. I don't know whether who saw this. Look at this. Made high, he would have also taken another shot here. Just close to this swing point here. Look at this guy. See this guy. Look at how he pulled market to the downside. These are my entry. This is how I used to, most of the time I used to make my entries. Just close to that swing point, there would have been another shot here, targeting me. That's 3 pips stop loss, 9 pips or 10 pips target. So this is it. This is it. So it's not hard. Trading is not hard. Look at that swing point here. From this shot, this entry came in at what? At 8 o'clock. Who thought this would have eaten a lot of money targeting this lows? So thank you for your time and have a nice day.